listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. It is a fall day. It is lovely. The weather is nice. I love fall, y'all. Like fall and spring are like my favorite times of the year, and it is beautiful today. So right now, 65 degrees going up to a high of 78. Got a 10% chance of 2% chance of shower, just 2%. That's a very little bit amount. So I'm okay with that. So good. Glad to be here with you this morning. Today is Tuesday. What is it? October the 12th? Is that what it is? I think it's October the 12th. Like time is not, October the 12th. Yes, it is October the 12th. So Tuesday, October the 12th, time does not wait, y'all. It is moving fast and fast and faster and faster and faster. That's the crazy part. I look at like where we are, and I look at like, how fast time is flying. Time is flying. Like I sit back and I was like, okay, last week was just the first. Right now we're in the middle of the month almost. In a couple of days we'll be in the middle of the month. So that's the crazy part. Time doesn't wait. Time's not waiting for you. It's not waiting for me. It's not waiting for anyone. That's why it's so important for you to, my husband and I was talking about like just having fun in life, right? Because life can be, I won't say it is short. Life can be short. And so it's important for you to just realize, you know what? I need to do some things in my life. I need to be able to move my life forward. I need to be able to enjoy life. And I don't mean to just start off my day with a sermon, right? But I just feel like time is moving so fast. And I think a lot of times people spend so much time, wasted time on things that really don't matter, so they miss out on all the good stuff. And that's a sad thing. So I don't want you to miss out on anything. I want you to be able to enjoy life and move with the flow and just have a good time. All right. It's National Savings Day. Yep, National Savings Day. It's National Vermont Day. It's National Gumbo Day. Like, you like gumbo, today is the day for you. I don't like gumbo. I tried it. I just don't like too much stuff in here. It's like soup. I don't eat soup. Like, well, let me say this. I'll eat potato soup. I'll eat broccoli and cheese soup, but just soup with all the stuff in it, I can't eat it like gumbo. Like, I don't like gumbo. So I don't eat gumbo. It's National Farmers Day, so shout out to all the farmers out there growing our food. Yep, and National Free Thought Day. So if you got some things you want to think about, free thought, today is the day. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to Dewan Cross. He was born October the 12th. And it's so funny because I remember the day he was born. I actually named him. So he was my ex-boyfriend's son. And I named him that name because I had said if I had a son, his name was going to be Dewan. So today is Dewan's birthday. So happy birthday, Dewan, all the way down in Alabama. I think he recently just got married. Haven't seen him in a very long time, but when he was born, I named him. So happy birthday, Dewan. Today is his birthday. I'm sure his dad would probably be surprised that I remember today's his birthday. That was a long time ago, y'all. I'm talking about a real long time, like a real. Like, he should be right now 32 years old. And I still remember his birthday. Yep, I really do. All right, let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, Tuesday, October the 12th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. New romantic partners may attend a function that puts you in the limelight. Try not to hurt your partner's feelings. Be sure to take care of the needs of your immediate loved ones first. Listen, take care of the needs of the people that your immediate loved ones. Do that first. That's the most important thing, Aries. Everything else can wait till later. The people you love and that need you, take care of them first. Then go back and do the rest of it. Now, here's the thing. New romantic partners may attend the function that puts you in the limelight. All right, be careful now. Be careful. Don't get yourself into a situation that you don't need to be in, Aries, because that won't be good for you. Taurus, try to avoid any drastic decisions concerning personal legal matters. Your lover may feel rejected. You should avoid getting involved in the personal problems of your colleagues. In other words, Taurus, mind your business. That's what they're really trying to tell you today. Don't get into people's business. Mind your business. Let them handle their own personal problems. Unless they ask you for your opinion, keep it to yourself. I'm just trying to help you out. Gemini, entertainment should include sports events or physical activities. You will upset your partner if you have spent money on things that aren't necessary. Money-making ventures may just turn your life around, especially if they're good money-making adventures. Because listen, they didn't say which way it was going to turn your life around. It just said it could, right? So let's get into them good money-making ventures, Gemini, and let it turn your life around for the better. Be careful of the fake money-making ventures, and always remember, if it's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it is too good to be true. And everything that glitters ain't gold, so don't follow all the gold, because everything that glitters is not gold. So be careful. Cancer, concentrate on spending quality time with children. Older family members may take advantage of you by making you feel guilty. Elders may get you going today. Yeah, concentrate on spending quality time with your kids. I know I was on a call with somebody recently, and they was like, these kids drive me insane. It was hilarious though, the way she said some other choice words. It was really funny. I can't say it was on the show. It's a family show. But in the meantime, Cancer, spend some time with your kids. I know you want to get away from the kids. You want to run away from the kids. Here's the thing. They're going to get older, and they're going to move out, and you're going to wish you had that time back. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. When my child moved out, and she was really grown, when she moved out, I was like, oh my God, she's leaving, and I was sad. Now she's gone, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting used to her not being here, and I can go to her house, and she can drop by my house. But when she left, yeah, it was sad. I was sad. I only got the one, so, and then I got the baby, her baby, my granddaughter. So they left. I was sad, but now I'm okay. It's okay now. Leo, you may want to get involved in financial investments presented to you. Keep your ears open, especially to those who care about you. Pamper yourself. The self-esteem it brings you will be most gratifying. Pamper yourself. Yes, love on yourself, Leo. Spend some time with yourself. I did some journaling. Whenever I do journaling, I miss a couple of days though. I missed a couple of days because I was so busy. And I remembered I missed my days. I said, oh crap, I got to go back and journal. But whenever I journal, I feel great. Whenever I meditate, I feel great. Whenever I'm not rushing around and doing, I feel great. So this, from Sunday on, today is Tuesday. The last 3 days have been great days. I felt great. So pamper yourself. Virgo, your compassion will be appreciated more than you can imagine. Do what's best for the people you love the most. Travel will be favorable. Yeah, your compassion will be appreciated. I know, and most Virgos are compassionate. They are. So your compassion is going to be really appreciated, Virgo. So listen, people are watching you. They're looking at what you do. All of that good stuff. My computer been doing some funky stuff here lately. I don't know what's going on. It's just been doing some weird stuff, like the way it's moving. I'm like, what's going on with you, computer? Just doing some crazy stuff. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiessen, so stay tuned.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in the position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby,
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Do not get upset over trivial matters. Arguments with employers or colleagues will be to your detriment. This could be a serious relationship. Yeah, listen, your arguments today with your colleagues or your employers, that could be to your detriment. If you value your job, today is not the day to pick an argument with your colleagues or your boss. I'm just trying to help you out, Libra. I'm just trying to help you out. Scorpio, you'll feel much better when your slate is clean again. If you're looking to do something worthwhile, consider volunteer work. Offer good conversation and a nice, soothing lunch. Yeah, you're going to feel much better when your slate is clean. I don't know about you, Scorpio, but when I got too much on my plate, I just feel a mess. Like I feel tired. I feel confused a lot of times. And that'd be my fault. It's all my fault because I take on too many projects at one time and then I'm struggling. But today, I got to tell you, Sunday I had a chance to clear up a lot of stuff. I think I got about 3 more things literally on my to-do list that I need to do. And that's because I think, well, maybe 4 because I added 1 this morning. But that was for a client. But I cleaned off my plate on Sunday, and it feels so good. So clean your plate off. Sagittarius, talk to your employers in order to promote your career objectives. All right, you will accomplish the most through orderly activities. Romance is quite possible if you're willing to approach someone who interests you. All right, you got to be willing to make that approach, though, Sagittarius. Listen here. You got to put on your big boy underwear, your big girl panties, and make that approach. Now, listen now. If they kind of seem like they're interested, I would say make the approach, right? But if you know they're interested in somebody else, I don't know if I would do that. So just be careful. I know some of you wear your hearts on your sleeve, but you be careful. Capricorn, take care that the arrangements you spend quality time with, take care that arrangements to spend quality time together are made in advance. You can avoid hassles by sticking to your work and refusing to get involved in gossip or idle chatter. Kick your shoes off and relax. Yes, kick your shoes off and relax. That's what I feel like doing today. This is one of them days where I just really feel like relaxing. Like I really feel like watching a movie. I didn't watch anything on TV last night because football was on the whole time. Well, let me say this. I watched The Good Doctor at 10 o'clock. But up until that time, football was on. So Monday night football, Thursday night football, Saturday, Sunday football. I like football. But, you know, when the football season is here, it's like a little too much for me. However, I will be at Friday Night Lights this coming Friday to watch my nephew play for Grayson. Woohoo! I've been doing something. I was pledging, so I missed some of his games. But I will be back in the house on Friday. Aquarius, you are best to sit back and think it through rather than add to the ranting and raving. Your lover may not understand your needs, so you must figure out a way to communicate them. Be careful not to lead someone on if you truly have no interest. Look, Aquarius, you know you don't have any interest in that person. Don't lead them on. That's so not right. You know, sometimes we get caught up in the attention, knowing for real that we really don't have a real interest in that person, but you like the attention. So don't do that. I know Aquariuses, they like attention, especially the women. I don't know about the men, but the women like attention. They just do stuff to get attention. So if they're showing you attention, but you really know that, you know what, this is not going to go anywhere, I just like the attention, don't do that because that's not good. You're going to hurt somebody's feelings, and then they can turn around and hurt yours. So that attention that you're getting, you know, to feed your ego may not be good for you in the long run if you don't care anything about that person for real. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, try to be reasonable. You will be relentless when it comes to getting yourself back into shape. Really? Will we? I mean, I am doing pretty good, though. I'm doing the intermittent fasting again. So from 9 to 9, I've been doing good. Now, I got to tell you, that first night, that Sunday night, I wanted to get up and get me a snack so bad. And I got out the bed, and I was like, nope, don't do it. Because I was up late, which I shouldn't have been up late. That was the thing. But anyway, fish, you're going to be relentless in getting yourself back into shape. Talk to an older, established individual about your present situation. I don't know what you're going through right now, my fellow fish, but here's the thing. Find somebody that you trust, that you know and trust, that's older, and talk to them about that situation, right? They're established. They can point you in the right direction. Don't talk to anybody. Talk to the older established person who probably understands the situation better. Talk to that person. Don't talk to the people that's not established. Don't talk to the people that's never been in this situation before. Don't talk to them people because they can't give you sound advice, all right? In the meantime, let's figure out how we're going to get back into shape. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know how we're going to do that. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to some news you can use. All right, so Gwinnett is reminding homeowners that the 2021 property tax bills are due October the 15th. Yep, taxpayers may pay their bills online. You can pay your bill online by going to www.gwinnettaxcommissioner.com/pay. That's how you can pay. Now, if you want to pay online via e-check with no added convenience fees, there's a step-by-step instructional video on Vimeo. For more information about that, you can go to www.ajc.com. All the information is there. Online debit or credit card with no added convenience fees covered by the American Rescue Plan Act grant. So remember, I talked about that last week. A part of the American Rescue Plan Act grant waives fees for you to pay your bills online, which is kind of cool, your tax bill. So this is going to be depleted, right? It's going to last until October the 15th, which is this coming, Thursday or Friday? I think it's Friday. After that, you're going to have to pay those fees. And I know the fees is not a lot, but if you can save a dime, save a dime. I don't know how much the fees are, maybe $2. I don't know what they are. But you can go to GwinnettTaxCommissioner.com/pay, pay your taxes. When you go there before the 15th, before midnight, October the 15th, your fees are going to be waived because of the American Rescue Plan Act grant. So your fees are going to be waived, and you can save them a few dollars. Now, if you're going to pay by mail, of course, there are no fees. And you can mail your payment into P.O. Box 372. And that's Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30046. Pay by checks. You can drop it in the boxes 24/7 at the tag office. So you got plenty of ways to pay. The thing is, you got to go pay. If you're going to pay in person with cash, check, a money order, debit card during business tax hours, you can do that as well. The hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You got any questions, you can call 770-822-8800. Again, that number is 770-822-8800. If you just want to pay online, save yourself some time. You ain't got no questions. Go online to GwinnettTaxCommissioner.com/pay. But just know it's due by midnight. Don't get caught out there now. Don't get caught out there. Just trying to help you out. All right, look like Gwinnett has a whistleblower, y'all. Yes. That's all been going on. That's been the theme of the week since last week. Whistleblower. Look like we got our own whistleblower. So anyway, a former Gwinnett school cafeteria worker sues under the Whistleblowers Act. Right? So when I saw that, I was like, what? Anyway, a former cafeteria worker at Shiloh Middle School recently sued Gwinnett County Public Schools under the Georgia Whistleblower Act, alleging she was fired after complaining about the health code violations to her supervisor. Sharon Huskey, and this is in the AJC.com, Atlanta Journal-Constitution, that's the website. Sharon Huskey filed the lawsuit in Gwinnett County Superior Court. The complaint described her as an experienced cafeteria worker who knew the health code well and was concerned about food safety. Oh, that's not good, y'all. That is not good. According to the lawsuit, Huskey often complained to her supervisor and assistant supervisor and the school principal about the health code violations in the cafeteria. She complained that the chicken nuggets were not dated before they were put into the refrigerator. Food was not properly wrapped, and the fruit and vegetable sink was often used for other foods, the lawsuit says. On October the 20th of last year, the principal and a school district human resource official fired Huskey. The lawsuit alleges that the human resources official told Huskey she should not have said anything about the chicken nuggets before firing her. What? Okay, seriously, that is horrible. If that is truly the case, that's horrible. She's trying to protect not only the teachers that eat in the cafeteria, but the kids, and so they fired her. I'm not saying it happened. This is what allegedly happened. But if that is what happened, that's horrible, and they should be fired if that's the case. The school system will likely say that Ms. Huskey was fired for a legitimate non-discriminatory reason, such as insubordination, her attorney Alan Lightcamp said. However, we believe we have strong evidence to show Ms. Huskey was fired because she complained that food safety rules were not being followed. Huskey is seeking reinstatement to her own position, and or an equivalent position with fringe benefits, seniority rights, compensation for lost wages, and benefits, and her attorney fees. So she is fine. She's, if that is the case, if she got fired because she was trying to take the health of those kids, then they should be fired. I don't know if this is true. I'm just saying what is allegedly true. And this is in the AJC. So to read the rest of the story, go there to the AJC.com. But I think that is horrific if that is the case. I just really do. I think it's awful. And it's sad. I just really do. New recycling options for Gwinnett begins on Friday. Yes. So Gwinnett County residents can recycle their takeout boxes, grocery containers, and other hard-to-recycle items with special orange bags starting this coming Friday. The county will partner with Hefty, the well-known maker of trash bags, to allow residents to recycle plastic types number 4 through number 7, which includes items like plastic packaging and wraps, plastic dinnerware, foam products, and plastic bags. Residents can purchase special Hefty bags from Kroger or online through the Energy Bag program to recycle these items. Anyone who chooses to use the bags will have to drop them off in Lawrenceville, as they cannot be placed with the normal curbside recycling. So here's the thing. You can go get the orange Hefty bags from the grocery store. You can put all your recyclables according to the rules, which is types number 4 through 7, which includes plastic packaging and wraps, plastic dinnerware, foam products, and plastic bags. You can put all that in the orange bag, but then once you put that in the orange bag, you have to go and drop it off yourself. You cannot sit it on the curb, and it will not be picked up by the recycling people, with whatever recycling company you use. You have to do it yourself. Plastic types number 1 and 2, like water and soda bottles, milk jugs, juice containers, shampoo bottles, detergent holders, will still be accepted at curbside. So, your blue bins that you put on the side of the road that go get picked up with your garbage, those are going to still be picked up on the curbside, but the orange bags will not. So don't put those on the curb because they won't be picked up. You're going to come home and the blue bins are going to be empty and the orange bags are going to still be sitting there. So don't do that. Right? But anyway, you can get those orange bags from your local Kroger, pick them up there, and start recycling those things that you want to have recycled. That's what you can do. All right, so it's election season. Oh my God, wait a minute. I didn't even get the story, and I forgot about the story. But how about there were two people who got caught shredding up ballots, and now they could be faced with criminal charges. Yeah, election ballots. They got charged. They got caught. They got caught shredding them up. Why would you do that? Like, I don't know what was on them. They didn't say whether or not they had people votes on them or not. They just said that they got caught shredding them. And so now they are going to be in trouble. I just think that is the craziest thing ever. Like, why would you do that? All right, I don't know. I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about this some more right after this song because I think that's nuts. Like, why would you do that? Now you're in trouble. Stupid.
I'm waiting for it all to come true. I'm longing to hear you say, you know that I miss us. I wanna be the one that you trust, 'cause you have stole my heart away.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So we were talking about the voting thing. You know, right now it's going to start heating up. It's election time again, and early voting is supposed to start. And so these two individuals were caught. They just shredded up some ballots, and so now they're going to go to jail. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. Like some of the heights people will go to just for this election, right? The things the situation they would put themselves in because of the election, like, it's just crazy. And here's the thing: a lot of the times, if you took a second and just looked at what is being offered to you, because we are like, you know, there's the 1%, then there's the 2%, and then there's the 98%. Most of us fit and me included. Most of us fit. Now I'm trying to get to the 1%. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I really am. But right now I'm in the 98%. Most of us fit in the 98% category. If you look at the things that affect the 98%, you're 9 times out of 10 included in the 98%. Unless you're in the 1%, the 2%, maybe even the 5%. If you're not into those percentages, the things that people are fighting for, healthcare, education reform, you know, fair housing, you know, all these, you fit in there. You fit in there. You don't want to, but you do. And that's the part I just don't really understand. Like, I'm trying to figure out, okay, so if you have a struggle, now granted, some people are middle class and they think that that's a good thing, you know, and it's not a bad thing, but you're in the 98%, just in case you didn't know that. Because if you're not, you know, in that 1%, that 2%, the 5%, you're in the 98%. And so you're getting yourself in trouble, and you fit in the 98%. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just really doesn't. If there is a problem where, you know, healthcare is an issue, you know, you're paying too much for your healthcare, you're paying too much for your insurance, you're paying too much for your taxes, you're paying too much for education, that means you're in the 98th percentile, right here in the United States. That's what that means. So why would you not try to put the people in office that has your best interest at heart? If you fit in, we talked about this on I'm trying to remember what show I was on. I was talking about healthcare. I don't know. I think it was my political show. It was Sunday, so I do a show on Sundays at 1:00 called Popcorn and Politics, and we were talking about insurance. Like, the candidate and I was talking about insurance, right? My husband has a great job, but we still pay about $1,000 a month in healthcare, and his job assists in that payment. So we're out of pocket about $1,000 a month in healthcare, health insurance, right? We're in the 98%, and he has a good job, right? So if I don't care how much money you're making, if healthcare is an issue, if education is an issue, if insurance is an issue, if all fair housing you're in the 98%. If you live in the middle of nowhere, you barely got internet, you're in the 98%, right? You don't have stores around you, and you have to drive 5 miles to get to a hospital, you're in the 98th percentile. Which means that the rules that the people that are fighting for me, they're fighting for you too. That's the part I don't understand, what people don't get about that. Like, forget all this nonsense. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care about none of the other stuff. What I care about is, are you fighting for my needs, which are, I need to bring my health care costs down. I need to make sure the taxes are good. I need to make sure that there's fair housing. I need to make sure that, you know, if I had a kid or my niece or nephew can go to school, that, you know, that they can afford an education. Those are the things that are important to me. So when I think about when people have to go put themselves in a bond like these two nuts did, now they're going to jail. And I'm sure they're in the 98th percentile, because otherwise they wouldn't even be working in the ballot office, right? Why would you do that? Like, that's the point. I have yet to be able to wrap my head around that. I don't care. Let me tell y'all something. If there was a Republican that said, Audrey, we're going to bring down the cost of health care, we're going to make sure that there is education reform, we're going to make sure that there's affordable housing. They don't say these things. We're going to make sure that everybody has access to internet, healthcare, education, you know, food sufficiency. These are the things that 98% of the United States struggle with. So if you are in that 98%, I don't give a crap who your grandfather voted for. I don't care about that. What I care about is my family. And I don't understand why they don't care about their families. That's the part I don't get. And I be trying to wrap my head around it. Like, okay, so you do know that the Affordable Health Care Act probably helped you, right? And let me just say this. My husband got a job, so I don't even think we qualify. So that's why we pay a lot. But for a lot of people in the United States who voted against Obamacare, which is actually the Affordable Health Care Act, it helped them. And they don't even know it because they associated the health care with the person versus the health care with their families. That's the crazy part. And they did an on street interview a few years ago. I think they were in Kentucky or Arkansas, somewhere. And they asked the guy, what do you feel about Obamacare? Oh, I feel like Obamacare should be cut down. It needs to go back. He says, well, what kind of health care did you have? He says, I have something. He said, that's Obamacare. He said, that's not Obamacare. It is Obamacare. Obamacare was the affordable health care, which is what he had. But because they were not educated, you're trying to send back something that's going to hurt you because of the name attached to it. Because somebody has called it Obamacare, and it was actually the Affordable Health Care Act, which benefited him. But because it said people were walking around talking about Obamacare, he didn't even know he had affordable health care through the Obama administration. That's how I got the name. The Affordable Health Care Act came through the Obama administration. That's how I got the name. Then people started calling Obamacare. People had affordable health care through the Affordable Health Care Act, but because they heard a name, they thought it was something different. That's you being uneducated about your situation. I challenge all of you. If you listen to the sound of my voice right now, I don't care which way you vote. Here's what you should be voting for if it's important to you, because it may not be important to you. You know, the candidate name on the ballot may be all that's important to you. The way your grandparents and their grandparents voted may be the only thing that's important to you. But if your family's livelihood, if education, if health care, if insurance is important to you, I will tell you to go look at all the candidates, I don't care where they're running at, and see which one, like really go look. Don't listen, go look and see what are they offering, what are all of these candidates offering that I need. I don't care how my grandmother voted, what are they offering that I need? Because that's what's important. And maybe it's not important to you, but that's what's important to me. That being said, Norcross is offering the opportunity to meet the candidates. Yep, if you want to go out and meet some candidates, you can. Norcross will be electing a mayor and 2 council members in this November. Mayor Craig Newton and council member Bruce Gaynor are running unopposed, 2 candidates. Matt Mayers and Sophie Gibson will vie for the 3rd council seat. The city has updated a candidate webpage with information about each candidate. You can go to Norcross, Georgia. That's a long thing. Go to norcrossgeorgia.net and find out more. But anyway, this coming Thursday from 7 o'clock to 8 p.m., the candidates are going to be participating in a public forum, and you get a chance to ask the question like, why should I vote for you? That's going to be happening this coming Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. at the Norcross Cultural Arts and Community Center located at 10 College Street Northwest 1. Or more council members will be present at this event too. No city business will be conducted. So this is a public forum for you to meet the candidates that you're going to be voting for, and you're going to ask them the hard questions. Now, here's the thing. Everybody says the same thing during election season. Everybody said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is just the nature of the beast. If they sound like they can give you what you and your family need, then that may be the person to cast your vote for. I don't know either, but I do know that one of the things you have to start looking at, what's really important is actually saying, okay, what does this mean for me and my family? Right? That's what you got to ask yourself. And that's what people are not asking themselves. Like, that's the crazy part. I can't wrap my head around that whole thing. Here's some strange news. So 8 residents of the Gwinnett County apartment complex, most of them children, were taken to the hospitals this morning with symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning. Yes, that is scary. Yep. Gwinnett fire crews were called to Vita Apartments on the 1300 block of Graves Road after one person became sick, and they soon discovered 24 others with similar symptoms. According to a spokesperson for the fire department, 27 people were evaluated at the scene for varying degrees of illnesses. 8 others were taken to the hospital with symptoms that were not considered life-threatening. Most were pediatric patients, and apparently it was carbon monoxide poisoning. Listen, carbon monoxide is called the silent killer, and the reason it's called the silent killer is because you cannot smell it. And so a lot of times I sleep my window open. I sleep my window open all year round because it just crack just a little, because you just never know if something in your house is going to malfunction. This is the time of the year where, you know, people are turning on their heat for the first time, they're lighting their fireplaces, and the fumes could escape and you don't even know it. That's why it's called a silent killer. So please be careful. Please have your heating system checked out to make sure, you know, everything is good. But most of all, get the carbon monoxide detectors and put them in your house, because it will detect that carbon monoxide. It will detect the fumes, right? So you'll get a chance to hear it go off. You have to get those. You know, if you live in an apartment building, and it is the responsibility of the apartment complex to put in carbon monoxide detectors, get the carbon monoxide detectors and have them put in. If they have not put them in, report them, because that's important. This could have been tragic. 27 people, this could have been tragic, y'all. Tragic. So make sure the batteries are up to date. If you hear the thing beeping, change the battery. Carbon monoxide is colorless and it's odorless, and it is produced by burning fuels like gasoline. It's poison to people and animals, so you want to be very careful. If you have headaches, if you're nauseous, if you're dizzy, if you're vomiting, if you have chest pains and confusion, chances are you have carbon monoxide poisoning. You can't smell it, you can't see it, right? It's just there, and it could kill you. It could kill you and your whole family. This could have been tragic. Thank God it was not tragic, but get you a carbon monoxide detector. If you have them in your house, make sure the batteries are good. If you don't have them in your house, go buy one. If you can't buy one and you live in an apartment, go to your management officer. Like, listen, I need carbon monoxide detectors in my house, like right now. And if you don't do that, you report them to the Department of Health. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. People can be mad all they want to, but that's how I feel about it. All right, I'm going to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. It's like we're not going anywhere. Maybe it's because there's something in the air. And I don't even care, no, I don't even care anymore. It's like we're losing all track of time. I just got one thing on my mind. Baby, one day I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around, wow. So where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? This is what we do. Get down to the beat, y'all.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney. Listen, I got to go, but before I go, I want to give you some inspiration for the day. I thought this was pretty good. So here goes. It says, do today what others won't, so tomorrow you can do what others can't. Oh, my goodness. That's powerful. Do today what others won't, so you can do tomorrow what others can't. Yes, Jerry Rice said that, and he was absolutely right. The difference between people who are successful and those who aren't is that the people who are successful did the things that the people who aren't did not want to do. They took the steps that they did not want to take. They did the hard work that they did not want to do. So that's the difference. That's the only difference. If you decide today, you know what, I want to be successful, then take the steps that others don't so you can do tomorrow what others can't. Do the hard work today that others won't so you can do tomorrow what others can't. Can you take off a day? I can. Because I did 24 years of hard work to be where I am right now. So if I want to take off today, I can. I could take off the day and I could watch movies all day and I could do that. But I don't want to. But I could. Can you? Do you have to call out? Make a commitment to yourself today so you can do the things tomorrow that you really want to do. Put the hard work in. Yes, it's hard work. I ain't gonna lie. It's still hard work. And most entrepreneurs and business owners will tell you it is still hard work. Even the ones who are uber successful. It's just other levels of hard work at that point. Yes, they have a team of people, but somebody has to manage the team and somebody has to manage the managers. Still hard work. Still hard work. All right, that's all I got for you today. You could be anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 47 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. Be sure to check out all my new podcasts. Yesterday, I did an episode of Built Together. Check that out from yesterday. You can go to Noise Podcast Network, noisepodcastnetwork.com to listen to all my episodes of all my shows there. Yes, I have a bunch of shows, but you know, I'm enjoying this thing. I really am. I love talking to you guys here on Good Morning Gwinnett, but I also love all of the new shows that I have launching. So Built Together is Blacks United in Leading Technology. We're going to be doing some events too, so I'm excited about that. Yesterday I talked to Carla Hill. She's up in Philly, and they're having the Black Tech Symposium this coming next week. It's a 3-day event. It's open to the public. It's free. It's virtual. It's online. So be sure to check that out. This coming Sunday, I'll be talking politics again on Popcorn and Politics. I'm relaunching Wise Women Invest. I'll be bringing on Miss Carolyn Shoemate to help you figure out how to invest your money. Talk about stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And I am also relaunching Talk Business with Audrey. And on that show, I'm going to be talking about what I'm doing to actually build this podcast network. Right? And then Georgette and I are going to be hosting a show called Cannabispreneur. And we're going to be talking about the cannabis industry, the hemp industry. But we're going to be talking to entrepreneurs in that space. So that's really exciting too, because that is an industry. And here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but here's my thing. How could you be so against cannabis when cigarettes are way worse? That's just my theory. I don't do either. I don't smoke either. But I'm just saying, on the entrepreneurial side, there's some opportunities for people out there. And by talking to these entrepreneurs, you'll get a chance to hear what they're saying about how to get into this space. And so we're going to be launching that show at the end of this month, Cannabispreneur Show. So I got a lot going on, but I love every second of it. And I wouldn't change a thing right now. So thank you again for listening. If you missed any episode of this show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. If you want to listen to all of my shows, including this show, go to noisepodcastnetwork.com, and you can listen to all the shows in one location, which I love. I don't have to send you just to Good Morning Gwinnett anymore, but if you want to go there, you want to support the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Support the show by buying a book, buying some socks, buy a t-shirt, buy a bag, buy a pillow. I'll just make a sweet donation. I appreciate that too. But you can do the same thing at Noise Podcast Network as well. All right. That's all I got for you. Thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Listen, y'all stay safe out there. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, my friends.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.